to start by saying we know it's loud. It's not the camera. The wind's blowing like 30 mile an hour out here, and it is super loud in the truck, so we'll try to be a little louder so you can hear us better. But just know it's not the camera, it is the wind. Today is Tuesday, and I know it's kind of strange we didn't start yesterday, but we got home at 2 o'clock Friday morning, and Donna received a phone call at 5 o'clock Friday morning, letting her know that her aunt had passed away. So the funeral and the services was yesterday, so we did take Monday off, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon right now. I haven't been recording today because this wind has just been crazy. It's finally calmed down a little bit, so I was just trying to...
really loud.
Yeah, it's been really loud, and plus I've just been kind of trying to stay focused on the road with this wind blowing the way it was, but it's much better now. We're in York, Nebraska is where we're at now, heading over to Salt Lake again. Other than that, this is just another Han Salt Lake City dropping hook, and then from there we've got a trailer that's sitting there waiting for us. Not from Han, but apparently someone else. We're going to be picking up that load and heading back to Mount Pleasant, Iowa with it. And that's all we know so far. But that'll put us into, what, Thursday early morning?
Yeah.
When we'll get back to Mount Pleasant. So, other than that, our daughter's doctor's appointment went very well on Friday. Actually, well, I guess you didn't know that. We were supposed to go in, what, this Friday?
Well, we went in Friday to see her primary.
Yeah, we went in Friday to see her primary doctor to get a referral. Her primary doctor agreed that her GI is not doing the greatest, so she agreed to do a referral to a new doctor, and she tried to get an appointment. She couldn't get an appointment until, I believe it was this week or next week. But while we was at the funeral service on Monday, our daughter's new doctor called and said, hey, we had a cancellation. Your daughter's on the emergency call list, so we can get her in today at 2:40. So that was perfect because we were still home. It was very hectic on Monday because we had the funeral at 9 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get out of there till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then we had to have our daughter up to Bettendorf, Iowa by 2:30, yeah. So Monday was a very hectic day. But anyway, we did get her in with her, and she's changing her medicine. She completely agreed that the Humira alone is not enough to get this into remission, so they got her on a long-term steroid, a different UC medicine than what she was on, and we're going to keep the Humira shots going until she gets some blood work done, because she said she's...
With the way they screwed it up.
Yeah, with the way the other doctor screwed up the doses and her being on it and then off of it for a long time and then back on it again, they think that her body may have already built up an immunity or antibodies to the Humira, which would just make it completely null and void. It's basically not even doing anything for her. So they're doing some blood work on her today. They took 10 vials of blood today, and they're going to check to see if she's got antibodies built up to the Humira already, which would basically make her just immune to the Humira. It would absolutely be like shooting saline into her. It's doing no good whatsoever. I'm pretty hopeful. I'm pretty hopeful. This doctor really seemed concerned about the fact that she's been in a flare-up for almost 7 months.
Well, she took the time to sit and answer questions and explained everything, which the other doctor he didn't really have time to do.
Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful with this new medication that she's getting put on and all that. I don't know. It seems really good. So yeah, so that's all looking good.
And we will be going this weekend to get the new camera.
Yeah, we are. We've actually got a free check this month. And I know our finances don't matter to you guys, but we got a free check this month, basically, is what it amounts to. So we're going to use that to go ahead and get a camera and a microphone, an external microphone. I'm getting everything I need to do this to the best of our ability, and I'm just going to do it now. I just want to get everything we need. I told Dice we're going to get everything we need so that it's done right, because we're getting more subscribers. We've gained like 30 subscribers just over the weekend, which, you know, that's pretty big for us. I mean, you know, some people snicker at it, but for us, it's it's a pretty big deal. And I want you guys to have the best video and audio. So
love every one of our subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want you guys, I know everybody says, don't worry about us, don't worry, but, you know, this is something we can do, so that's what we're going to do. So we are going to pick one up this weekend, and we'll use our free check to cover that. So other than that, what else has changed? That's about it for the weekend. It's been an absolute crazy weekend. Crazy weekend. It's like I said, her aunt passed away at like 5 o'clock Friday morning. She had pneumonia. She was 81 years old. She had pneumonia. And then she ended up getting sepsis, and it just kind of took her over. And she went extremely fast, and from what they say, very peacefully. So
she went into the hospital Thursday night at like
late
9-10 o'clock, and she was talking and doing fine. And
she passed away, what, 6-7 hours later. Other than that, guys, that's about it. I mean, we're going to stay on the short runs for a little while, especially with her getting on this new medication. We're going to try to stay on the, you know, semi-regional runs like we've been doing. Salt Lake, we're trying to stay east of Salt Lake. That way we don't get too far away in case we need to get home. She did have a reaction to one of those medicines that swelled her tongue up. So we want to kind of stick around in case she does have an issue. But other than that, if we can get her on this, especially with the steroid, within a week or so, this steroid should say, or should prove if it's going to do anything or not. Because when she was on prednisone the last time, within a week, she was feeling better. This isn't prednisone. It's a form of a steroid that can be taken long term. So it's not as high of a dose as prednisone. So it might take a little longer to get her into remission, but I feel a lot better with these medicines. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll keep you guys updated. I know a lot of you ask about it. I know some of you could care less about that, and that's I get that, but I know a lot of you do ask about her. So that's an update on Jenna, and we do appreciate you guys asking about her. So yeah, that's it. We're just heading across 80. We're hoping when we get to Wyoming that Wyoming is open, because I was kind of watching it off and on throughout the weekend, and I seen that it closed down a couple times throughout the weekend.
It's windy, so I'm hoping it's fast and came east and it's good there.
Yeah, on the plus side, the wind, well, I don't know if it's a plus side, but on the plus side, the wind is hitting us head on right now. So that's a good thing if we get in Wyoming and it's hitting us head on, because they'll keep the road open. It's the crosswind where they'll close us down. So we're hoping this wind stays coming out of the west. We'll be all right.
And it's a warm breeze.
Yeah, it's not too bad out. It's just super windy. I know some of you don't like the hat cam. I seen some comments on that, and I know last night I tried to answer all the comments, and I think I got them all answered. And some of them were from last week, but like I said, you guys know the situation, everything was going on. So I kind of delayed on those. And I saw some of you say, you know, oh my God, get rid of that hat cam, it's making me sick. Well, the hat cam makes it so you guys can hear us.
Yeah, it's only the rest of this week. Next week it'll be different.
Yeah. I fully intend on getting the GoPro 7. That's my plan. If I can't get that, that's fine, but I intend on getting that so we can get you guys the best video. I fully, no matter what I get, I will have a Rode microphone and a Rode external mic, and that way we'll have the best audio we can possibly get, and we will have a dead cat on it so that it's muffled, so that it cuts the wind noise and all that down. So you should have some pretty good audio come next week. So yeah, that'll be good.
So just deal with it. Just deal with us this week.
Yeah, just this week. Don't walk away from us just because of a few bad videos. I know that camera up there we haven't even been using, because I'll use that one for drive video perhaps when we get the other camera. What I'll probably do is use this one that I'm doing now. I'll probably use it for road video. I'll use the new one for our video, and I'll probably use that one mainly. I'll put my cover back on it, and I'll use it for external video. Last week out in Salt Lake City, she tried to back in out there by herself. You guys have seen the place, and she didn't really get herself in a pickle, but she...
In between, of course, the one time that I want to do it on my own, it's in between two trailers.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to hit anything.
Yeah, and the position she was in, or where she had to back at, would have been a lot easier. Even though it's not as safe, it would have been easier to blindside that one. But she tried to turn around, and she was really close to a gate, or really close to a fence, so there wasn't a whole lot of room, and she kind of got herself in a bind. But so we didn't record that one. I'm not going to humiliate her, so.
I do that enough on my own.
Yeah, it kind of got her in a pickle there. But that place is a tight spot. It is really a tight place. If you get one of the docks down by the gate, it's really bad. Then you have no choice but the blind side in. And by yourself at night, in the dark, and not much lighting, it's not very comfortable doing that. So, anyway. Alright guys, it's about 6:15. I was going to wait till Donna started driving to, you know, chat with you guys some more, but I think we both completely forgot about this stupid daylight savings time, so it starts getting dark about 5:30 now, as you can see. So everything's still looking good in Wyoming so far. They said, what was it, up in Elk Mountain? There's some slick spots in Elk Mountain, but other than that, I think wind-wise, that's what we was more worried about, is the wind. Wind-wise, I think we're going to be okay. So I'll be done here, I don't know, about a half hour, 45 minutes or so. And then Donna will be taking over. By then it's going to be too dark, so I'm going to cut this video off. I know we didn't catch anything but just our driving and our talking, but you guys know how it is when we go out here. Just all drive, so there ain't much we can do. I am going to try to convince Donna to record her backing tonight. Hopefully she'll get an open dock that's not hard to get into, and she'll be able to record it tonight. Because I know we always get comments that they never get to see Donna back. So we'll try to get some in there. So we'll cut off for tonight. If Donna gets any video backing tonight, I will make sure to add that to tomorrow's video, and that way you guys can see that. I'll tell her to keep the camera rolling for you guys tonight. Hopefully she'll catch something. Other than that, I think that's about it for tonight. Not much else you guys are going to be able to see, right? All right, that's all you get.